Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're gonna do some target shooting, and also I've taken this gun out a few times now ever since I got it about a couple months ago. Like I said, new shooter, my first precision rifle, and I've taken it out a few times now, so I know the gun pretty well and my fundamentals are pretty okay at the moment. So I think now it's time that I'm able to do a review on this gun and let you guys know what I think of this gun, my personal experience with this gun so far, and if I recommend it to you guys to get it as a precision rifle or not. But before that, we're gonna do some target shooting. I'm gonna lay out a few of these targets. I wanted some more reactive and dynamic targets today, so I went ahead and got some watermelons and some cantaloupes. I've got about 10, so I'm gonna lay them out in a few different places. I'm gonna post up right on top of that hill up there. Okay, that's the farthest point that this gravel pit goes to, so I'm gonna lay them out around the pits here. So this one right there, this is at about 100 meters. This one here is about 110 meters, something like that, or around that. I'm gonna lay some out in various spots around these gravel pits, and I think the farthest that this pit goes to from where I can see up there is about 250-260 meters, which is at about that spot right there where I usually put my targets up to shoot. So I'm gonna lay out these fruits all over the place at various ranges here and let you guys know what range I'm shooting them at. Let's put a cantaloupe up here. So let's see, where's a good spot for this guy where it's not gonna fall over. There we go. So all these fruits, they're all about 5 inches, 5 to 6 inch targets. So should be a pretty good indication of how well I'm shooting, because they're not that big. But again, I'm only shooting up to 250 meters, so we'll see. Got that guy set here, and this guy propped up on a stick. So this is the farthest target I got here. I know it goes farther out over by that way, but there's not really any nice backstops back there, so I don't want to set up any targets back there. I don't know if anybody might be in the woods back there or not, so we'll keep it at this distance for now. So let's go and get set up. Okay, so I've got the shooting mat set up over here. It's at an angle. It's not the most ideal setup. It's not flat, it's not comfortable. I gotta adjust my body to be able to be comfortable behind a rifle like this, but I figure you're not always gonna have the perfect setup in a real world scenario anyways, so might as well practice with that now. It can only be better if it was a perfect setup, right? Okay, there we go. So all set up over here. I got my spotter scope with video recording on my phone on the targets, and so we're set up right now for the 2 watermelons at 100. One is at 116 meters and the other one's at 123 meters. So let's get going and let's go for it. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good.
We're going to be shooting over here.
Whereabouts?
Just as soon as you pull in.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, it's shooting that way?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Is there anybody else here?
No, just me. I've just got targets set up all in that direction over there. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be shooting the other way.
Okay, cool. What are you guys shooting?
Just a little 22. I got my wife with me.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
A little bit of 12 gauge just before we leave.
Yeah, nice. All right, man. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay, that was 116 meters and 123 meters. For the 123 meters, I just dialed it just one MOA click up. So, and then the first shot there, the first shot always is a little bit low when I'm shooting this gun. Shot out of the barrel, out of cold barrel. But yeah, so the first shot is always a little bit low. So I just compensated for that on my aim on the first one. Second one is usually pretty good onwards. So okay, so let's move the target onto the 150-ish meters one. Okay, so this next one, watermelon at 143 meters. So we'll dial it 3 clicks, so 0.75 MOA up. Just double check. 141 meters. Next one's at 151 meters. Just gotta move this thing a little bit. Okay. Let's go cantaloupe. Cantaloupe at 151 meters. Beauty. 4 shots, 4 hits so far. 4 for 4. Haven't missed one yet. So my shooting's looking pretty good, even at a position like this. I've never shot off of the bag before. I've always shot off of a bipod, but I'm starting to get really used to the shooting fundamentals right now and how to really hold the rifle so that it's steady. So the shooting's getting pretty good. Happy to see that for sure. Okay, let's move on to the next target. Okay, this one's also at around that 150 meter mark. This is 149 meters. So we'll go for this one. Same elevation adjustment. We don't have to make any changes to it. That's 5 for 5 so far. I'm pretty impressed. So as you guys can see, it's a real good gun. We'll do a couple more targets, and then I'll sit down and go over the gun with you guys and give you guys my review of this rifle, which, as you can tell, I like it, and it's gonna be a pretty good review. So if you want a biased review, you found one. Okay, the next one here, guys, is going to be 250 meters. So this is the farthest ones that I've got set up right now. I'm actually going to go and take a walk down there after and see if I can find a spot that's safe with a backstop that I can set something up for 300 meters. So we can try 300 meters for the first time. Okay, so let's try the 250 meters right now. This is going to be a bit of a challenge because I haven't gotten that good yet at shooting 200 plus. Got it dialed up to 2.5. No, I think it was 3.5. 3.5 minutes of angle up. Make sure the parallax is good. As for the wind hold, the wind is blowing from my southeast this way. So, bit of a crosswind up over that way, though that's going that way. Shouldn't affect it that much from this distance anyways. Let's give it a try. Wow, I still hit it, but barely. Let's try the watermelon. Got it. Nice. I've gotten every shot so far today. Okay guys, well, that's it. 7 shots, 7 watermelons and cantaloupes down. 1 shot, 1 kill each. I'm pretty happy. I've got three fruits left. Gotta find a place to set those up, but let's go have a look at the damage here. I know that 1 cantaloupe at 250 meters, I think I just barely hit it, so I'm gonna go take a look at that too. Okay, we got pieces of watermelon there. This is the one at 116 meters. Just exploded. One at 120 meters is right here. That's all gone. And we got our 149, 140 or 143 or 45 meter one right here. These all gone. 150 meter cantaloupe was set up right up there. You can see pieces of that here now. There was another cantaloupe right up there. You can see pieces of it there. That's another 150 meter target. That's another piece right there. Right here. Now let's walk over and check out the 250 meter targets. Oh man, there's that cantaloupe that I thought I barely hit. I must have grazed the side. Yeah, because there's no exit wound behind it, so I must have just hit it on the side like that. That's okay. That's still within the practical accuracy limits. That watermelon though got smoked. It was sitting on top of this pole right there. That just blew up. Nice. So yeah, so you can see I'm on top of that hill up over there. I don't know if you guys can see it from the camera, but at the top of that hill you can see where my gun is set up. I wonder if there's a spot I could set up for 300 meters though. I'm gonna walk over there and see if there's a backstop. Now you know what? No, I'm good with that because there's a road back there, and like another truck just passed by this way, so I'm not gonna shoot if there's not a good enough backstop up there. Never shot 350 meters before, so I'm not going to risk that. I'm just going to have to find another gravel pit that gets farther than 250 meters before I give that a try. So let's head back and I'll sit down and I'll do a review of the gun and show you guys my setup and do a review of that, the scope and everything else too. Alright, so here's the gun and I'll go over my setup with you guys. So it's a Remington 700 PCR in 6.5 Creedmoor. It's as you can see, looks real nice. It's a good looking gun. It looks sweet. Detachable magazine, 5-round magazine. The scope that I'm using on it is a Vortex Diamondback 2 tactical with MOA reticle. So it's really nice. I got these flip up caps for the scope. The bipod I'm using is just a cheap Caldwell bipod. Eventually I will be replacing this bipod probably with an Atlas, I think, but I gotta save up a little bit for that Atlas bipod first, because they're like 300-400 bucks here in Canada. I really like how the stock here, it's an adjustable stock. So it's got an adjustable cheek weld up here. I have it set on maximum just because the rail is set pretty high, so the scope is set pretty high here because of the way that the rail is set up. So I got my cheek weld set up at maximum adjustment there, and then I just pushed the back end, the butt part here, out a little bit as well. It's padded with rubber back here, so it's nice. It's easy on your shoulders. Not that a 6.5 Creedmoor has that much of a recoil anyways. Shooting sock, I just made my own. Just filled it with rice because got a lot of rice at home. I got a sling for it. It's the gun weighs about, I think, probably about 13, maybe 14, 15 pounds altogether, I think. So it's a really good precision rifle. It's a heavy barrel, so it keeps your accuracy up there. But if I was to use it for hunting, which I have taken it out for hunting a couple times already, it's a pretty heavy gun. When I told the guys at the gun shop that I was going to be using it for not just precision shooting, but also for hunting, they looked at me like I was nuts, because it's a heavy gun, man, but it's tiring. But you know what? It's good. It's good training. Keeps my physical fitness up when I'm lugging this thing around, walking around in the woods. But yeah, it's a really nice gun. I highly recommend this gun for anybody that wants to get started in precision shooting. It's not expensive, so it's really easy to get into. I got it for like 1,300 or 1,400 bucks Canadian dollars. The scope was about 650 I believe the scope was. So all in all, I've spent about $2,500 on this entire setup, including the bipod, the rings, the scope, the sling, just for the gun setup here. Now I'm shooting 140 grain Federal Fusion 6.5 Creedmoor bullets here. That's what I've started shooting. I use this one. I don't use match grade ammo because I am planning on using this thing to hunt as well. So I use the same ammo as I would use if I was going to hunt anything, and put all my data and everything based on this ammunition. Now I got a rangefinder here as well. It's a Vortex Razor, I think, Razor 4000. So it goes up to 4,000 feet, or sorry, was it 4,000 meters? Yeah, 4,000 meters, 4,000 yards. Really nice. It's like, I think it was like 700 bucks I got this thing for, but it's well worth the money. Like, it's just, I can see, like, I know I'm not shooting that far right now, only up to like 300 meters, but like eventually I will want to be shooting upwards of 1,000 meters to a mile, upwards of that amount, upwards of that kind of distance. So it's good to have something like this now, so I don't have to replace it in the future. Now, for my spotting scope, I got this set up so I could record the targets getting hit. It's a cheap no-name brand from Amazon. I think the brand is called BSA, as you can see right there. So it goes from 20 power to 60 power. Comes with a tripod there already. And this little phone mount, this was extra. I think that was about 20-25 bucks or something like that. But it allows me to put my phone up to the scope and be able to record with my phone. So it's pretty nice. You got your focus knobs right there, and yeah, I mean, it works fairly well. And if I'm using it for hunting or filming some hunts or anything like that, like that's gonna be good for probably up to 1,000 meters. So not complaining about this guy. It was cheap. It was like 80 bucks or something like that on Amazon, and then this phone holder was about 25 bucks. Yeah, so there you guys have it. There's my setup, there's my gun, the Remington 700 PCR enhanced precision chassis rifle with a Vortex Diamondback Tactical 2 with a MOA reticle. So there she is. So you can see it's a sweet looking gun, man. Like, I can't get enough of how sweet this thing looks. Like, it looks like such a deadly gun. And yeah, like you can see, I love the gun. It shoots real good, as you can see from the shots that I took on today's targets. 7 shots, 7 hits on 7 different fruits. Okay, GoPro turned off there for some reason. Anyways, yeah, love the gun, guys. Highly recommend the gun. Just to summarize, 1,400 bucks for the rifle and 650 bucks for the scope. And yeah, like, they're both great pieces of equipment. If you want to get started in precision shooting, like, this is the setup that I would recommend. Like, I'm shooting anywhere between 1 and 3/4 MOA right now. Sometimes I shoot a little bit better, but I average about 0.75 MOA, I guess. But yeah, like, the gun is such a great gun. Like, it is a sub MOA precision rifle, and for that price, you just can't beat it. And the scope, for that price, you just can't beat that either. Yeah, so it's a nice budget setup to get started. I highly recommend it if you guys want to get started in precision rifle shooting. You want to pick up your first precision rifle. This is the gun that I would recommend. Now, I got 3 fruits left, because I've only shot 7 fruits, 7 rounds, all hits, no misses yet so far. So I'm gonna take my last 3 fruits, and I'm gonna set them up at that 250 meter target, and then just finish up and then call it a day. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I wish I had a affiliate link for the gun and everything else, but I don't. But yeah, good luck, guys. If you guys want to pick this rifle up, highly recommend it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.